Actually, your school never made it past the 5th grade. And mathematics.
How you doing, boss man? You gotta have everything being.
Getting nice and sad this year. Fuck. Hey, how are ya? And welcome back to another
YouTube video.
My name's Jacob Andrew Sharpe, and gang, we've got a doozy for ya. And there's nuggets in here. Heaps of nuggets, man. These nuggets got feathers. These nuggets got beaks. And these nuggets got a dirty old fucking gobbler. Dirty old gobbler right here. A dirty old fucking... I think that was a pretty good turkey. These nuggets are turkey nuggets. Look out, McDonald's. I'm coming for you. And today's nuggets are turkey flavored because we're talking about Thanksgiving. A time to celebrate, a time to enjoy the seasons changing, a time to put on your best plaid shirt, walk through the woods with your family, and the time to get called certain slurs at dinner that you don't like getting called. It rhymes with maggot. Yeah, I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving because I think it's a really fucked up holiday. As most people should. If you think that Thanksgiving's all about celebrating family and celebrating what you're thankful for in life, that's great, but that means you're probably from a white Christian family and your parents are probably still together. And that's not the only red flag in this video. When you celebrate Thanksgiving, you're celebrating the genocide of indigenous people. It's such a weird, fucked up thing to celebrate. Geez, I sure am hungry after killing all those people. Oh, same. I'm exhausted from stealing all their food too. And I sure am thankful we got away with it for 400 years. That's the holiday. That's the whole holiday. But in the spirit of how fucked up this holiday is, I wanted to show you guys one of the most fucked up movies I think I've ever seen. Thanksgiving. I know I'm putting this a bit after Thanksgiving, but I hope you guys feel the guilt of celebrating Thanksgiving after the guilt I feel from watching Thanksgiving. Yep, we've got another horror Thanksgiving combo. This predates Eli Roth's new Thanksgiving movie, which is a solid movie. But Thanksgiving is one of those movies that has a cult following. It's not like The Room or Birdemic. It's bad.
Bruh.
Thanksgiving follows the story of a murderous turkey who every 505 years, it awakens from its slumber and terrorizes the small town by murdering everybody. This movie was made in 2009 by a guy named Jordan Downey with a budget of $3,500, and I believe that this was completely funded by him and his group of buddies. It has a cast of just about no one. After watching the movie, I can tell that they were just making fun of the movie itself and just saying and doing anything that would make them kind of laugh. Now this is like the most like 2009 frat bro humor that just is supposed to be like as fucked up as possible. So in spirit of this stupid, really dumb, fucked up holiday, let's watch a movie that's really stupid,
dumb, and fucked up.
So the title card opens with 1621 after the first Thanksgiving in the olden days. So we're already starting off with context that could have been written by a 6-year-old boy. And then we get a chase scene that I can't show on YouTube because it's just shots of a pilgrim woman running in distress. But her boobs are out the whole time. Her boobs. Like a full dress and bonnet, but just her boobs are out. Cause that's the movie. Cause this was written by 5 guys in 2009. That sets up the movie perfectly.
Just murder and boobs.
Not exactly the type of breast that we're used to on this holiday. So would you like white meat or dark meat? Well, I'm a breast man myself, so make sure there's lots of milk to make it moist. Sorry. Perfect joke aside, our topless pilgrim woman, played by porn star Wanda Lust, is being chased by the one and only evil turkey, and she falls and hits her head. And our double-breasted antagonist murders her with an axe and says one of the craziest lines in movie history.
Nice tits, bitch.
Nice tits, bitch. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So after that murder from the olden days, we go forward centuries later. So we open on our ragtag team of college students who all look like they're 35. We've got Johnny in his layered shirts, and Billy, who's the country boy goofball of the group, and he rips off his shirt and says, "Thanksgiving break, yes!" Because that's what every American teen's life revolves around. Thanksgiving. Keep your spring break and your sandals and beaches. The foliage, the seasonal depression, the blistering winds. I'm trying to get fucked up in late November, dude. Dude, I'm gonna do so much fucking Molly at Thanksgiving this year. No, yeah, I'm thankful this year for sure. Mom, do we have any popsicles? Then we meet Allie and Kristen, and we're already introduced to some good old 2009 misogyny.
Damn, Billy, cover those puppies up. No one can see your nasty titties. Woo. I'm trying to get Allie to show a big old tig out. All right.
Spring break, guys. Let's get wasted.
Pull your shirt down, honey. It's Thanksgiving, not Titsgiving.
What?
Put your boobs away, Allie. So it feels like we're already off to a pretty great start for a classic 2009 slasher film. What do we like? Boobs. And how do we like them? Murdered by poultry. Yeah, poultry boob revenge. After that, we're introduced to Darren, who is Billy's weirdo friend.
Yeah, what's the deal with him anyway?
Oh, it's cool, man. He's with me.
And Johnny is not down with Darren. And that's because Johnny's a cool guy. A cool guy who's obviously in his 40s. But you wouldn't be able to tell from that shell necklace and football. After some convincing, Johnny agrees to take Darren, Billy, Allie, and Kristen all back home for the holidays. And after some awesome football passes, a no-roof Jeep, and some classic "you're a weird nerd so you're gay" jokes, our team drives off into the sunset.
Weapon of mass destruction. Go ahead, touch it. Nice, right?
Wow, that's huge. I got a muscle you can touch.
Hey Johnny, stop baiting Darren into doing that then. Hey guys, check out my perfect body, my perfect football captain body. Oh my god, dude, why'd you touch my perfect body? You must want to gay fuck me or something. Am I right, guys? Now, I can't stress enough how crazy this movie is with lines like,
So guys, I was thinking, since it's Thanksgiving and all that, we should go around and say what we're thankful for. I'm thankful that your mom has the juiciest poon in town.
Oh, nice.
Now, I know I'm showing you guys lines that are way out of context, but trust me, they have no context in the movie at all. Kinda like when Johnny opens up about his dad who taught him how to throw the pigskin all those years ago.
I think spending time with your family is one of the most important things in life. Just wish me and my old man had a little bit more time to bond. He was the one who taught me how to throw the pigskin around all those years ago. Unfortunately, we haven't been getting along lately.
His dad isn't even dead. They just haven't been getting along lately. And then we move on to Billy's trauma.
I guess, since my papa died last year, I guess I'm just grateful that I still got my little mama.
And Billy's dad is actually dead, but he doesn't even get like a traumatic flashback. Yeah, only alive football dads get flashbacks. And while the gang shares their trauma, Darren explains that he's gonna get pretty wild this weekend. He's gonna break out of his shell.
I'm gonna go wild. I'm gonna go buck wild on this trip. I'm gonna have sex with someone in this car.
Hold on, Darren. Let's get some consent first, you crazy nerd.
Yeah, for once, it's not gonna be just me by myself. I'm gonna be the one doing the sexing.
Even for like a Z-list movie, this is bad humor. This is like really dumb. Now fully on their road trip and making fun of Allie for being promiscuous like the 100th time, Kristen gets her with this line.
Oh, please, Allie. Your legs are harder to shut than the John Benet Ramsey case.
Oh, snap.
Huh? John Benet Ramsey? Oh my god. Why would you use that in your comparison? Yeah, Allie, you're more of a whore than that child murder case. Then we're introduced to two of my favorite characters, Old Man Hermit Oscar and his dog Flashy. We see them hanging outside of their shed, and Flashy runs off. And then Flashy pees on an ancient burial totem, which in turn wakes up our possessed murder turkey.
I'm pissed.
Not Flashy. Flashy was genuinely my favorite character in the movie. You know what? I'd take a life or two if I got woken up with a golden shower. You don't want to be woken up at golden hour with a golden shower. And moving on, we meet the town's sheriff. Sheriff Roud and Mrs. Roud are enjoying a nice breakfast. We get a little insight into their relationship.
God damn, Cheryl! That coffee tastes like shit! What'd you do, take a dump in it?
As a matter of fact, I sure did. I want a fucking divorce.
Best scene in movie history. The Academy Award goes to Cheryl and Sheriff. That has got to be the best way to get back at your stupid husband. Cheryl said men ain't shit and men eat shit. Dude, nothing like serving divorce papers after serving a nice cup of dark roast. I wish my parents did that instead of all the yelling.
All right, then. Sheriff Roud, yeah?
Oh, and we find out it's Kristen's dad. Okay, daughter of the sheriff.
By the way, your stepmama left me. Love you, bye.
Dad's got to get some poop out of his teeth, cause mom left. And unfortunately, things take a turn when the gang has to pull over after some engine issues. But Billy's got a great suggestion.
We got tents and beer. Let's party here tonight.
I don't think that's a good idea, guys. There's a murder turkey on the loose.
Gonna party all night and get so drunk and wasted. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
But the gang moves on and they decide to camp out under a moon that looks like it was filmed on a Motorola Razr. Darren gives us some of the best lines in the movie. Just really leaning into the fact that Darren wasn't very epic for 2009 standards. And this is where the movie really starts to take a turn. Darren finds a sign reading Crawberg. So he decides to report back to the group because Darren knows in the 1300s in Crawberg, an angry indigenous chief, he uses a different word, and they portray him in a very racist and large-nippled way. And the chief's name is Chief Feathercloud, and he explains that the chief necromanced an evil turkey that would kill pilgrims as revenge for Thanksgiving. I love a good revenge story, especially when it revolves around a real genocide that white settlers actually caused. But this movie, they go about it in the most insane way. And apparently there's been a bunch of books written about what happened in Crawberg.
There are tons of books written about it. It's a pretty famous story. Turkeyologists all over the world.
Turkeyologists? That's not a job. I am a man of science and gravy. I'm a bit of a turkeyologist every Thanksgiving, though, if you know what I mean.
Know it as Thanksgiving.
Yay! They said the title! That's how you know it's a bad movie. But the group doesn't believe Darren, even though it's been exactly 505 years since the last Thanksgiving. And while everyone makes fun of Darren, both Allie and Kristen get into it after fighting over Johnny and his acting skills.
This is not cool for you to scare us like this. I mean, there are girls here.
Old man Oscar continues to look for Flashy, and he gets his first run-in with the turkey. Oscar damns the turkey for killing Flashy.
Why? Why? Where's my wife? No, you, Flashy. Damn you, turkey. Damn you!
Oscar is absolutely filled with vengeance, and he's sick of the turkey's murder and puns.
I took this here axe and I accidentally cut him. Get it? Accident.
Kristen goes to try and find cell service so she can call her shitmouth dad, and the turkey is lurking in the shadows. And we know that because the turkey sees in purple. Turkeys see in purple, guys, because nothing's scarier than
Magenta.
After a quick scare from the turkey, Kristen runs back to the group, screaming about how the turkey is actually real.
There is an evil turkey on the loose.
Where's the turkey?
And then, I guess the turkey throws a dead bunny into their campfire?
Its stomach gnawed open by a beak. Not just any beak. A turkey beak.
This is the whole movie. That was cut open by a turkey beak. Yeah, guys, haven't you seen CSI? We all know what a turkey beak cut looks like. God, this is so fucking stupid. Billy falls asleep under the stars as everyone goes to their tents, and he wakes up in the morning to Oscar right in his face and a big turkey dump on his chest. Now Billy and Kristen are both fearful and aware of the turkey, but the gang decides to move on, fix the car, and go home. Now meanwhile, the turkey decides to hitchhike, and he decides to seduce the man who pulled over to give him a ride, and the man falls for it.
Ass, gas, and grass.
Leading him into the perfect trap.
Now that's what I call a tight ass.
That's not a sex turkey, that's a murder turkey. Seriously, there's a guy in the movie who wants to fuck turkeys. I've heard of stuffing a turkey, but this is ridiculous. Giving the turkey some of that homemade stuffing. Hey guys, why is the turkey filled with mayo? And the turkey manages to blow the man's brains out as he says goodbye to his family.
Please give mommy a kiss and tell her that.
One creep down, 6 more to go. The gang manages to make it home, and Allie is the first one to be dropped off. And as the sexual tension builds, Kristen hits us with another perfect joke.
Haven't you noticed? She tries that with everyone. It's like her legs are harder to shut than the JonBenet Ramsey case.
Can you stop mentioning the JonBenet Ramsey case? Johnny, I think you should stay away. Maybe you should just go and be with Allie, because at least she doesn't keep mentioning child murder cases. We end up meeting Johnny's family next, and you can feel the tension between him and his dad.
Hey, Pops.
Hey. Long time no see. How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
Dude, Johnny's just trying to reconnect with his dad, and his dad just does him dirty. He just farts and leaves. That's daddy issues. I would rather my dad never talk to me again than just crop dusting me in front of my mom. So Johnny decides to lie to his dad and say that he is now the starting quarterback.
I'm the starting quarterback for the Triton.
You are. Good going, son.
The one thing keeping Johnny's dad from loving him. But guess who was listening?
I love you, Dad.
You're the best son anyone could ask for.
The turkey, who all of a sudden starts cutting Johnny's dad's head off and then throws it to Johnny. Touchdown. And this whole scene happens in about 30 seconds. We went from fart to father-son love to a headless touchdown. And to make things worse, Johnny tries to escape and he runs into his mom, who's had her throat slashed and eyes cut out. But she's still standing upright. Everyone knows you gotta cut their legs off if you want them to lie down. That's how I'm gonna be in my grave, standing up straight. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be 6 feet under. I'm not that tall. And Turkey just laughs it up while smoking his dad's cigar. And Johnny doesn't like that.
Why? No more pumpkin pie? No more cranberry sauce?
The gang meets back up at Billy's house, and Johnny gives everyone a really mild description of his parents' murder.
I think you deserve to know. That turkey, he's real. He killed my parents.
Now, this next part involves Allie having sex with a random character named Grant. The turkey murders Grant, starts to replace him without Allie knowing, if you know what I mean. Which is a crime, and then kills Allie. So we're gonna skip this part of the movie. It's unnecessary, it's awful, but the turkey does end the scene by saying,
You just got stuffed!
And we're moving on. This movie is wishing that I got Thanks killed, cause this hurts my feelings. The gang decides to go find Allie and see if she's all right, but unfortunately, they're too late.
Is she? Yes, guys. She's dead. At least her legs were harder to close than JonBenet Ramsey's legs.
Hey! She's dead! Both of them! Hey everyone! Dear this movie, you're under arrest. This movie makes The Room look like The Godfather. She wizoed my room, so I call her Tommy.
You are tearing me apart, Lisa!
I found this in there too. And this. An extra small, gravy-flavored condom.
Yeah, I'll take my leftovers in a bag. Oh man, it's all mayo in here. Finally, the gang is fed up with all these murders. So Darren suggests that they gotta go read some of these books that were written about turkey murder. So they decide to go to the sheriff's house because...
My dad has a huge collection of books. I'm sure he has something on killer turkeys.
All while this is happening, the sheriff has been tricked by the turkey to have coffee with the turkey while dressed like a turkey.
What an odd little duck.
All right, that does it.
I feel like that game show clip. You know the one where the guy can't stop saying turkey for the answer?
Name something people take with them to the beach.
Turkey?
The first thing you buy in a supermarket.
Turkey.
A food often stuffed.
Turkey.
Turkey! But their little coffee date obviously ends with the sheriff's murder. And then the turkey cuts the sheriff's face off and poses as him for the rest of this scene. And the gang falls for it, even Kristen.
Thanks, Daddy. I'd die if it wasn't for you.
Yep, that's the dad I know and love, wings and all. Then the turkey leads them to the garage where all the books are kept.
Dad, we need to use your collection of books. Would you mind showing us to the garage?
Which I think is a bit ridiculous. Trust me, I'm fine with all the turkey murder. I just don't believe that a cop would keep books in the garage. Because cops can't read. Sorry, my bad, sorry, yep, my bad, everybody. What I meant was, men can't read. And then the turkey lets them look around the garage for a while. Enough for like a 2-minute montage. The turkey could have totally murdered all of them while they were reading those books. So finally they find the answer. Darren tells them that they have to remove the talisman from the turkey's neck. And then he has to decode these equations to figure out how we actually kill the turkey for good.
It says the turkey can be killed if he is removed from his magical talisman.
I don't know, guys. I never noticed any magical talisman.
He probably keeps it hidden under his feathers.
But then Billy stumbles upon the turkey dragging around the faceless sheriff. And then the turkey goes on a really ridiculous monologue about how this is his revenge on white people. It just lands so poorly.
A long time ago, one of your ancestors disrespected our people really, really badly. And so as payback, I'm here to kill any white person that disrespects Indians or our land.
But we gave your people land, and we let you have casinos. Doesn't that make up for what our ancestors did?
It almost did, but it didn't. Prepare to be dead.
I love what they were maybe trying to do, but whoops. Whoops! This was made by 5 white guys named Brad, Jordan, Tony, Grant, and Kevin. This movie is just proof that frats shouldn't exist. I also don't know if they were in a frat or not, but I think I can read this book by its cover. Remember guys, they may look like men, but they are all boys. Everyone says to be aware of a wolf in sheepskin, but you gotta be aware of a boy in men's skin. So after the gang takes the talisman from the turkey, they let the turkey escape. Billy and Darren decide to leave in frustration, and now we're left with 2 orphaned 30-year-olds who are acting like teens.
And unfortunately, this isn't like a football game where we can just call an audible at any time.
You're right. Life is not like a playbook.
I just wanted to let you know, Johnny, that I really appreciate everything you've done for us. You could be my quarterback any day.
Wow, nice football pass. Thanks, it's been tough having acne and smoking marijuana all day. Well, maybe we can relax with some weed beers at the underage drinking party. Haha, go long. Teens. Now the gang is completely separated, and Billy is so hungry that he hallucinates a cartoon turkey and eats it. But that was the real turkey, Billy. And the turkey bursts out of his chest, ripping him to shreds.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
Now, I gotta say, some of these lines are some of the best I've ever heard. This movie is campy the same way a high school improv troupe is campy. Okay, that's it. This whole movie just feels like a bad scene of mid-2000s improv. We're gonna need a theme. Oh, did I hear Thanksgiving? Yeah, can we get a location? I think I heard small town. Okay, I heard small town. And lastly, we're gonna need an item. Okay, I think I heard murder turkey. Guys, I think we have our movie. Darren ends up finding Billy dead, and after a nice Billy and Darren musical number, the gang finds the turkey hiding in his teepee, and they decide it's time to end this once and for all. Darren finally tells us that they have to burn him alive at the stake because that will remove his invincibility powers?
This is working.
Yeah, that should have worked because now he's lost all of his invincibility power.
Written by boys on the playground.
Fuck, burn him alive, guys.
Nice. You still got that lighter, Johnny?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm ready to see this cock burn.
You mean turkey, right?
No, I mean like a dick, not like the animal.
I got a burning cock right here for you.
It hurts when I pee.
And in their last attempt to burn the turkey alive, the turkey escapes again, but luckily, Oscar is there to save the day.
Oh, fuck.
And our creepy hermit from the woods shoots the turkey in the head, and then he lays the turkey in a dumpster and saves the day. Or did he? We got a bit more movie left. Here we go. The gang returns home to watch some scary movies and relax after everyone they know have been killed. My dogs are barking. More like my talons are going gobble gobble.
You know, Kristen, in a way, I'm kind of glad all this happened.
You're glad all this happened? Your family and friends got murdered by a bird. Dude, I would say I miss my mom and dad, but I'm getting laid now. Good riddance. And then Kristen and Johnny just start fucking in front of Darren. You know, the way any good relationship starts. Fucking in front of a friend after everyone in their family is killed. Trauma dumping? More like trauma humping. Meanwhile, the dumpster that the turkey lays in starts glowing green because, oh, it's radioactive.
Woo!
And then Turkey catches up with the gang and ding, he shoots a meat thermometer in Darren's butt, which I think is actually super funny. No, what does the temperature say back there? If it hits 165, that means I have diarrhea. And then the radioactive zombie murder turkey eats Darren's tongue and then rips his heart out. But don't worry, Billy is there to guide him to the gates of heaven.
Come on, Darren. Come on. God's awake. Come on. No turkeys up here, Darren. Come on.
This movie's getting good now, brother. After all the commotion, Johnny and Kristen run in, and Johnny gets a turkey carver to the belly. Ouch. But then Kristen comes in and cranks the turkey upside the head. And then she grabs a lighter and an aerosol can and absolutely flame throws the turkey.
Roast in hell, asshole.
Oh, fuck.
Brother got flamed. I'll take my murder bird, well done. Then Kristen and Johnny embrace for one last kiss as he slowly dies. And then Kristen grand slams the turkey into a very conveniently placed pile of sticks that are set up for a steak burning. And then Kristen watches the body burn while she chomps on one of the turkey's fried legs. But the movie ends with a nice little cliffhanger. We see a bunch of stupid American white people enjoying another Thanksgiving. But then, their completely cooked and headless turkey comes to life and murders them. Because it was our old friend, radioactive zombie murder turkey. And unfortunately, this series was continued for 2 more movies. Guys, obviously this movie is hot garbage. It is kind of entertaining, but it's bad. You know how there's movies that are like, they're bad, but they're like good? This is just bad. This movie is a hot stinky dump after a terrible turkey dinner. I give this movie 0 F slurs out of 10 it was a different time. I give this movie 0 nice tits bitch out of 10 you just got stuffed. I give this movie 0 Tommy Wiseaus out of 10. You're tearing me apart, Lisa! So don't go watch this movie unless you want to be dead inside like me. I guess the true Thanksgiving was the turkeys we met along the way. All right, I'm gonna go fuck a turkey on the side of the road. Okay, bye.
I hope you liked the video.